Hi, everyone, and welcome to Get to Know Your Leadership students. We're doing a special interview here to learn a lot more about the leadership team and to learn about those students. So we're going to ask a bunch of them some questions today, and we're going to learn about them, and they're going to tell us all about their lives at home and at the studio and how they started martial arts. And we're going to have a good chance to learn about them and how to get involved in the leadership team and how your martial arts experience has been as a leader. So this is going to be a really great time to get to know these students. First up, we're going to introduce these awesome leadership students. First up, we've got Miss Kayla. Everyone say hi, Miss Kayla.
Hi, Miss Kayla.
Next up here, we got Miss Raina. Everyone say hi, Miss Raina.
Hi, Raina.
Hi, Miss Raina.
Hello.
And then we have Kira. Everyone say hi, Miss Kira.
Hi, Miss Kira.
And barely made it in time, we've also got Miss Sydney. Everyone say hi, Miss
Sydney. Hi.
We're so glad you were able to make it. And it looks like we also have a special spectating student. Everyone say hi to River.
Hi, River.
Thank you for coming, River.
You're welcome.
Oh, that was so nice. First up, we're gonna go ahead and get into some of these questions. And I wanna ask you guys, when did you officially start training? Like, when did you start training? How many years have you been training? Tell us how long you've been doing martial arts and when you started. Did you start when you were a baby? Or did you start when you were 7? Or were you a little ninja at one point? Tell us about when you started training. We're gonna start with Miss Raina.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure I started like 2.5 years ago. I never did Little Ninjas. I began in basic class, but then I did basic class a little bit faster because I was a little bit older. So then I got into intermediate.
Awesome. Thank you, Miss Raina.
You're welcome.
So she's been training for about 3 years. Kira, can you tell us about how long you've been training?
I've been training for about 3 years now. I started when I was 7 years old. I was not in ninjas, but I did start out in basic, and I did not really want to do it at first because my parents wanted me to because of a bullying situation at school. But as soon as I got in there, I was like, let's do this.
So originally you were like not sure, but now you're really glad you did.
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing, Miss Kira. Miss Sydney, when did you start training?
I think I started training when I was 9. No, wait. I think I started training when I was 8. So maybe that was 5 years ago. And then I didn't go to ninjas because I was too old. So I started in basic and then moved up to intermediate and advanced.
Awesome. So about 5 years, you said?
Yeah, maybe
Nice
less.
job. Okay. Miss Kayla, how long have you been training at the studio?
I've been training for about 2 years. Yeah. When I started, it was actually because a friend took me to their class and I got interested in it. And so I started here.
Yeah. So about 2 years, and you got involved 2 years ago because your friend invited you to martial arts. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So our next question, let me go back here. There we go. Is going to be, what are you? Tell us about your belt and how hard you had to work to get to your belt. Tell us a little bit about your belt, what color it is for sure. Probably the number one thing. So tell us what belts you are and how hard you had to work to get those belts. And tell us a little bit about what that belt means as a leader. We're going to start with Kayla this time. Miss Kayla, can you tell us what belts you are? Tell us a little bit about that.
I'm a blue stripe, so one belt over what you're allowed to start on.
So Kayla, you are a blue stripe right now. And what happens after blue stripe?
Once you get a blue belt, then you go to advanced class.
So you'll be going to advanced class. And which classes do you help out in?
Basic.
Okay, so Miss Kayla is almost a blue belt, and she helps train the students in the basic Taekwondo class. Miss Raina, can you tell us about your belt?
I just turned into a blue belt, so yeah.
How long ago was that?
Maybe like a month ago or so.
Wow. So really recently, you just got your blue belt. So
Yes.
you're probably really excited to get back to the studio because that means we'll be like sparring and learning advanced techniques.
Yes.
Awesome. And Miss Raina, who do you help out in classes? When do you
I teach the basic kids.
also? So Raina and Kayla are both very close to the same level, and they help out in the basic class. Miss Sydney, it's your turn to tell us about your belt.
I am a blue belt in advanced class.
Okay, so Miss Sydney is the same belt as Miss Raina, but she got there a little bit earlier. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Miss Sydney's been training for a while. She's been moving up, and she's probably gonna be at her brown stripe soon. And she's helping out in which class?
Little Ninjas beginner. Sorry.
And she helps out with the beginner ninjas. Miss Kira, we're moving on to you. Can you tell us about your belt?
I am a blue stripe, and I usually teach beginner ninjas, and I just got this belt probably 4 weeks ago.
Yeah, you got yours really close to the same time as Raina, actually.
Yeah, I think I got mine a little bit before
a
her.
little bit before. That's awesome. So you guys have been training even over this entire situation. You guys have been training through Zoom, even though it's been a little bit difficult and a little bit different. We're still testing for belts. We're still growing and learning, even though we're not even at the studio. Okay, we're gonna move on to our next question. And my next question for you guys is I wanna know one thing, your favorite thing about martial arts. You gotta pick one. And this could be really deep. It could be really special to you. Or it could be your favorite thing is kicking the bags because it's really fun and exciting and you like to hit the bag. It could be a whole bunch of different things. It could be you like martial arts because you like all your friends go to class, or that it could be because the warm-ups give you a good workout. So tell us what your favorite thing about martial arts is. Miss Kayla.
My favorite part about martial arts is probably the groundwork, because you get to work with people and figure out how to get out of certain positions.
Yeah. I really enjoy groundwork because it's like a time where you get to challenge someone and verse each other and see, who's got the skill to get out of a position and put the other person down and hold them down. It's kind of like a challenge for me. Miss Reina, what's your favorite thing about martial arts?
My favorite thing about martial arts is probably forms because like there's tons of different like techniques in it and like you have to like memorize it.
Yeah, forms can often be really fun because it has a lot of memory. It's like a game almost sometimes. Like, have you ever played like the Simon game? You have to remember all the moves.
Yeah.
That's kind of what forms feels like sometimes, right? Except the martial arts version. And it's got a lot of cool moves, especially as you like move up, right? So you probably see like a whole bunch of really cool moves in forms now. When you first start off, you're kind of just like learning what directions to go. But when you get up to a higher belt, it gets a little more exciting because you have more interesting patterns. Miss Sydney, can you tell us what your favorite thing about martial arts is?
My favorite thing about martial arts is
That you get to do with your brother?
no.
What?
It's making like good memories with your friends, and it's also there to like protect yourself in a way.
Absolutely. So martial arts is great because Miss Sydney says you get to work out with your friends. A lot of us, we start martial arts and maybe we don't know anybody in the studio, but then we get to know each other and we're a family school. So you get to learn a little bit more about each other like we are now, and we become really close friends. And then what was the second part, Sydney?
And then the second part was that it also is there to protect you in case you're in like,
Yeah, definitely. That's probably like number one for martial arts, right? Is being able to protect yourself.
yeah.
Miss Kira, can you tell us what your favorite thing about martial arts is?
Mine probably is like actually leadership because you get to host and help with parties and you like get to help out with fun nights and have a lot of fun and like watch over the kids, make sure they're not doing anything bad.
So Miss Kira really likes likes martial arts specifically because she enjoys being on the leadership team. And when you're a part of the leadership team, you get to do a whole bunch of stuff. You help out with a lot of parties. You help out and do it's a lot of work, absolutely. But like Kira says, it's worth it because you get to make all these relationships with all these people and you get to see all the smiles on all the kids' faces. And it's a great opportunity as a student to be a part of the leadership team. All right, we got one more question here. And the question is, I want to know something interesting about you guys. Tell me something that's special about you. Tell me something that's unique about you. Maybe it's something that you really enjoy that nobody knows about. Maybe it's like something kind of funny that you can do that others can't. Tell us something that's unique and special about you. We're gonna start with Miss Kayla.
I have a black lab named Haley.
Oh, you have a dog?
Yeah.
Is she there with you guys?
No.
Oh, that's okay. Well, Miss Kayla has a dog, and what her name was Haley, you said?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the dog's not here right now. We can't say hi to the dog. That's my favorite part about Zoom is that we get to say hi to all the dogs. But Miss Kayla is on vacation right now, and she's going camping, so no dog right now, but maybe next time.
Maybe.
Miss Reina, can you tell us something that's really special about you?
I'm a runner. I do track and cross country, and I like running marathons with my mom.
You do marathons?
Well, not like marathons, but like 5Ks and things like that.
What was your favorite 5K that you've done?
I don't know.
Oh, you're not sure.
All of them. Yes.
All of them. So Do you usually do a 5K or do you do longer ones too?
Both sometimes.
You go even farther than that? That's
Sometimes.
tough. Takes a
Mhm.
lot of energy. Doing
Yeah.
that is tough. But you know what else takes a lot of energy is martial arts.
Martial.
Yeah, so they're perfect for each other. They're really good cardio, really good for exercise and getting the body to move.
Mhm.
Sydney, tell us something that's unique and special about you.
I kind of these things. I really like volleyball and ballroom dancing, like just dancing in general.
Do you take a dance class?
Yeah, but it's not as usual as I do TKD.
Oh, okay. So you do dancing sometimes, and you
Mhm.
also, what was the other one?
Volleyball.
You do volleyball too? Wait, so you
Yeah.
do martial arts, volleyball, and dance?
Yeah.
You're busy.
Yeah.
So have you ever done like a spike to the ball?
Yeah. Where like you have to
Like
jump.
one?
Mhm.
I love that move, but I always have trouble getting up there. I don't jump very high. I try. I don't get that far.
They usually have us like do warm ups where you have to like frog jump in a way, where it's like you jump up high and then like
Okay. So you have to
um,
train jumping so that you
Yeah.
can smash the ball.
Mhm.
Cool. Miss Kira, can you tell us something special and unique about you?
Well, I'm actually here right now. I am actually very good at origami.
Whoa, these
Yeah.
are so cool.
I have a lot.
What do
But-
we have? Can you tell us some of them?
Well, up in the corner, the pink over there, it's a dragonfly. Didn't really turn out very well, but
These look awesome.
there's a few dragons,
Dragons.
and there's a dino.
I think I see a
and-
frog.
Yeah, there's a frog somewhere. Yeah, it's in the back.
I like that one.
My favorite one probably is the hardest, but I'm very glad to accomplish it. This was a Pegasus, but like the wings didn't come out very well, so I cut them off.
It
but
turned it
that
into a
one-
horse.
Yes.
It looks, I thought it was a horse, so I mean, it's really
Yeah, it
good.
took a very long time to do.
Yeah, that looks
but-
really hard. And it's standing. If I made one, I'm sure it would just be falling over.
Yeah, the dino is supposed to be able to stand up, but apparently it did not want to cooperate, so I had to make it sit. And the dolphins fell over.
Oh,
But
I like how
I've
you have
made-
some of them hanging up.
yeah, like the ones that can fly.
Yeah, I really like that.
And then the original paper crane. And this one is actually like it's a pelican, but before it was a really basic one. Like you didn't have those cool folds in the wings and the cool kind of beak. But
Yeah.
like I kind of changed it to make it look better.
I always knew you were crafty, but I didn't know you were this crafty. Look at these awesome origami sculptures.
Yeah, I've done a lot.
What is that, a piano?
Yes, that's a piano.
What? That's an origami piano.
Yes, like my teacher had a bunch of like origami instructions.
Master
how to make
Brandon would
things.
love that.
Ew. And something that's not about origami, but I love to rollerblade and skateboard. In fact, I got on my skateboard yesterday, and yeah.
Well, that was super cool. Thank you for sharing all that, Miss Kira. Let's see. We are at the 20-minute mark, so I want to open this up and see if River has any questions for you guys. Maybe she has a question about one of your hobbies that you just talked about, or maybe she has a question about to her sister, just to pick on her a little bit. Maybe she has a question for one of the other leaders because maybe they she sees them in her class. River, do you have anything for us?
I have one.
Yeah. Who is it for everybody or is it for
Yeah.
one? Okay.
It's for everybody. Like, what's your guys' favorite animal?
Oh, I like that one. This is a great question. I love this question. Miss Raina,
A sloth.
tell us your favorite animal.
A sloth.
A sloth. Why a sloth?
I don't know. They're just like
They-
cute.
Oh, they're just cute. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a reason. Thank you for sharing, Miss Raina. Miss Sydney, tell us your favorite animal.
I don't really think I have them. I love all animals equally.
Oh, you like
honestly.
all of them.
Yeah, they're all just, I don't know. Yeah.
So one doesn't stand out for you. You just like them all.
Yeah.
Okay. Miss Sydney likes all of the animals. She wants them all.
Yeah. True.
Miss Kayla, do you have a favorite animal?
I'm actually like Sydney, and I don't really have a favorite animal.
No
I mean,
favorite
I have some
animal.
favorites, but I like most animals.
Mm-hmm. Miss Kira probably has a favorite. What do you think of
Yes,
Miss Kira?
I do. Well, I don't exactly have like a favorite animal, but my pet fish is probably one of my favorite animals.
Oh, it should be because it's your fish.
Yes. And apparently, like when you tap the glass, it gets frightened. But when
Is
it knows that you're gonna
silver?
do it, then
It looks like
doesn't.
it's a silver color.
Yeah, it was originally orange, like completely orange. But we usually we sometimes turn on the light, and I guess the light or lack of light made it silver. But I think it looks better in white.
Yeah, it looks awesome. And it's got a nice little fish tank.
He hates it when we put up the camera. But
I think the fish is like, what are you guys doing? Like, I don't want to be on camera right now. So funny. That was awesome. And River, that was a great question. Thank you so much.
you're welcome.
So everyone, that is going to wrap up our interview for today. Just a heads up, if you're still here or if you're watching the video, I just want to share some really cool announcements with you guys before we go. First up, tomorrow is craft time with Sensei Tyler. He's going to be teaching us how to draw Ninja Turtles. And you know I'll be there learning how to draw Michelangelo because he is the coolest one, of course. Also, story time with Master Kira is Thursdays at 7 on Facebook Live. This upcoming Friday is Ninja Day. So for class, we're going to be wearing like ninja t-shirts, or maybe we're going to do like some ninja techniques, or we might have like a ninja outfit on, but we're going to have a ninja themed Taekwondo class. Also, show and tell time with Sensei Tyler is on Thursdays at 3. That's a really fun event where you get to bring something that's special to you and share it with the teachers and share it with the students. And then also, in just a moment, Master Brandon is going to be releasing his challenge. So make sure if you meeting that you go find the recording and listen to Master Brandon's challenge. It's going to be a really exciting one where students have to make their own martial arts obstacle course. So I'm really excited to hear all the details about it and to see what students submit. And then, last one is a family meditation class. That's going to be on June 25th. So go ahead and mark your calendars for June 25th, 7:45 to 8 p.m. It's just a quick introductory lesson to try it out, but it's a family meditation class. So students are all welcome, ages 4 and up. And that is going to wrap it up for us, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone have a nice day.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.